grow beyond walls like these.
Oh, my poor child.
You dream of glory, Alexander. Your mother encourages you.
Cursed by your greatness.
A king isn't born, Alexander. He's made by steel and by suffering.
It takes strong men to rule. Alexander was more. He was Prometheus, a friend to man. He changed the world.
Your companions will be shadows in the underworld.
Majesty. Very brave.
Hold on. Be brave. Brave.
When you are a name living forever in history, never will there be an Alexander like you. Alexander the Great.
Alexander the Great was a Macedonian king who conquered a vast empire that spanned from Greece to northwest India. He achieved this feat by leading his armies on a series of successful military campaigns, often against much larger and more established powers. He unified the various Greek city-states under his rule and used their armies to launch his military campaigns, defeated the Parthian Empire and marched into Egypt. This conquest removed the arch-rival of Greece over power and expansion. Persian King Darius III fought a series of battles and eventually Alexander captured the Persian capital of Persepolis. He turned eastward towards Central Asia and fought tooth and nail against the rulers of Afghanistan, Uzbekistan, and Tajikistan. They eventually surrendered and his empire expanded into the heart of Asia. Nevertheless, he cast his eyes on northern India. His free-hand conquering was restricted, where he faced off against the powerful King Porus. Although Alexander was ultimately able to defeat Porus, his army was exhausted and he was unable to continue his conquests eastward. In fact, there were a few kings in history that Alexander the Great was not able to defeat, either because he did not have the opportunity to engage them in battle or because he faced significant challenges when trying to conquer their territories. Some of these kings include Porus. Porus was the king of the Pallava kingdom in ancient India. When Alexander invaded India in 326 BC, he encountered Porus and his army at the Battle of Hydaspes. Despite being outnumbered and having inferior weapons, Porus put up a strong resistance against Alexander's forces, forcing Alexander to eventually make a truce with him. 2. King Darius III. Darius III was the king of the Persian Empire when Alexander invaded it in 334 BC. Although Alexander defeated Darius III in several battles, he was never able to capture him. Darius III eventually fled to Bactria, where he was assassinated by one of his own generals. 3. King Spitamenes. Spitamenes was a Sogdian king who led a rebellion against Alexander's rule in Central Asia. Spitamenes employed guerrilla tactics against Alexander's forces and was able to inflict several defeats on them. However, he was eventually captured and executed by one of his own allies. 4. King Agis III. Agis III was the king of Sparta when Alexander invaded Greece in 334 BC. Although Agis III initially joined a coalition against Alexander, he was quickly defeated by the Macedonian king and forced to surrender. It is worth noting that Alexander the Great was a highly successful military commander who conquered vast territories and defeated numerous enemies during his campaigns. However, even he faced challenges and encountered opponents who were able to resist his advances. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked this video, please support and subscribe. Stay safe.